Hi, today we're going to stretch out our hip flexor muscles. We see people with tight hips and who are runners, but also people who have very sedentary jobs. So if you've got a computer-based sitting down job, you could easily be getting tight hip flexors. If you've got tight hip flexors, they can give you back pain purely because the muscle attaches to your lower back and then it comes through your body and attaches to the top of the hip. It can also, tight hip flexors can cause knee pain. So this is a great one for all of us to do. As ever, I want you to look after your back when you're doing this. Too often I see people doing this exercise and they do it in such a way that they could potentially cause back pain. What you'll need is a little towel. Roll it up into a quarter size pad because we're going to use that to protect our knee. So I'm going to stretch out my right hip flexor. So I'm going to put the towel underneath my right knee just to protect my back. Then we are going to bring up the left knee. Make sure it's got a nice 90-degree angle between your body and then down into your knee so it can act as a good support. Now, to protect your lower back, what we don't want is for your back to kind of collapse forwards and you to suddenly lean backwards. So to do that, you're going to go and find the bit of soft belly underneath your tummy button, which is about here, and really pull and tighten that in because that immediately will give your back the support it needs. So this needs to be tight at all times. At this point, I like to hold on to the knee that is the active knee because this knee is going to do the stretch. This side is going to remain passive during this stretch, okay? If you feel that your tummy and finding it and getting it to be tight is difficult, then it does work to actually put your hand onto your belly to encourage it to pull in so you don't forget during the stretch. So I'm going to put my left hand on my left knee and then my right hand on my right lower tummy, okay? Then looking straight ahead, we're going to bend this knee forwards so it goes over the toes of our left foot. And I immediately have a nice hip flexor stretch, but my back is all nice and straight. I haven't collapsed it in. I'm using that belly to keep it a nice column. Okay, so when you get into that position, we can add breathing in to enhance the stretch. So I'm going to take a big breath in. And as I breathe out, I'm going to take my left knee further over my left foot. So now I've got a really strong stretch. It's going down through the front of the hip, but actually down through into the quads muscle as well. So it's a really good stretch. To come back into neutral, use your left knee to push yourself back into a nice stable position and then come back down. So I'm going to do the other side facing you so you can see me do it this time. So this time, left knee goes onto my towel just to protect it. Right knee comes forwards. I'm going to put my hands, now already I'm doing it automatically, but don't forget underneath your belly button, that nice squidgy bit of tummy, pull it in. Keep it nice and tight to protect your lower back. Hands on your knee. Now if you feel a bit unstable at this point, it's absolutely fine to have a chair near you or even a table, something to hold on to if you feel that you're wobbling, because this isn't about a stability, this is about stretching out your hip flexor. So I've got my nice tight tummy, hands on my knee or on the table beside me, and I'm just going to bring this knee over my right foot so I'm coming towards you on camera. There we go. Got a good stretch down through here, through the front pockets of your trousers. Breathe in and breathe out. And I'm coming forwards over my right foot a little bit further. Perfect. And then to come back, I'm going to use my right knee to power my return to neutral. And then we are done. So this is an absolutely fantastic hip flexor stretch that's safe for your lower back. Have a go and see how you get on. Cheerio!